Alrighty. Well, we're back.
So there's slow motion in this game, which Isaac never explained.
Yeah, there is.
And
slow
when we
motion.
have slow motion available, the reticle is blue.
We found the answer!
I found the
try
answer.
and use slow
I
motion.
found the answer.
Try and use slow motion right now.
When you jump.
Don't have any.
What? Oh.
How do you know?
Because
it's not blue.
But try it.
Oh god.
I just stopped.
That was perfect timing.
There's not a good up.
Oh dear. Hey, I think you might have had slow motion.
See, if you
Yeah, and it wasn't blue.
No,
I
hang
don't-
on. It's now. See, this is slow motion.
Okay. Now let it run out, or like stop it.
And we're back. But then, as soon as he said it, you have to run to get slow motion back.
Try it again.
Listen, I don't have time. Watch this guy.
There's just no correct answer. Slow motion.
you didn't tuck
Tuck
and
and
roll.
roll.
I did.
I
I
mean,
think that's just you
apparently.
can't go down.
Oh no! I wasn't prepared. I still have my the bumper.
Okay, see now
Had
it's
to make
blue.
that leap of Iggy.
See, it's blue now. See,
Yeah.
and so then whenever he uses it, it becomes that white.
Yep.
I think maybe.
Oh, I see. There you
Tell
are.
us in the comments whether we're right or dumb.
I'm right. I don't need to be told
Obviously
otherwise.
You're actually on the streets now. You didn't fall down here.
We're proud of you.
Good job, Isaac.
Hey, that's blue, not red. Don't go towards it.
Why don't you take a cab to where you need to go?
That's a great idea. Uber.
Because Jackknife doesn't hang out in places where there are cabs.
Ubers.
Yeah, but
Are
can
you
take
looking
the
for
elevator.
Jackknife right now?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's got the info.
But we already know who did kill.
No,
the
we don't.
Pope.
That's the issue.
We don't know who killed him,
But we know it was a hired guy.
Yeah.
but we don't know who.
Does it matter?
Yes.
it matters.
Come on.
That's the whole point of the game.
We
Is
gotta.
that why the cops are after you?
Yeah, we have to clear my sister's name.
Yes,
But
that
why are the
part
cops
is clear.
shooting
But
Oh, I'm
since
screwed.
Oh,
but since the wrestler is the one who did it,
He's not the one who did
he
it.
didn't do it, but he hired the one who did.
But
Like, why
so
does
by
it
default he did.
But he was a big fish in an even bigger ocean.
Yeah.
kind of like that train? It's pretty big.
The ocean's
So
always
we-
going to be bigger.
We don't know who killed her.
There's always
guy.
a bigger
Then
fish.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say Hitler.
We don't know who killed Hitler either.
Hitler killed Hitler.
Yeah.
But are we sure? Are we sure Mrs. Hitler didn't kill Hitler? She's
Uh,
probably pretty tired of his shit.
yeah. Let me tell you about inflatable Hitler.
I would love to hear about inflatable
When
Hitler.
Hitler died, he got reincarnated as a balloon and created a perfect Aryan balloon race.
Aryan.
And they got killed by a bunch of French fries.
Okay.
By a bunch of what?
French fries. Well, it's a single French. It's one thing.
The French don't do anything. I don't buy it.
French fry.
You're fried, you're free.
I don't have one of those.
Have y'all seen Lil Hitler?
Yes.
Bill Hitler. He's a
What a
scam.
scam! Oh, this is
I don't
awkward.
actually know what it is.
Scratch my neck. I might be bleeding.
Mein teacher, I must
Scratch
leave
my
this
neck
Polish
into
boy's
pieces.
desk.
No, please.
Isaac,
She
don't
can
do
There's
it.
a
absorb those,
train
it's
like
fine.
right there.
Wow, you made that.
Batman!
Batman doesn't use guns.
Get in the back of the
I
truck.
know.
Get in the back of the truck, Isaac.
No, I gotta go through the red door.
You're right. You don't know how to drive.
Oh,
She's a
that's
woman,
why-
I will,
obviously.
Listen, Adriatic, I promise, by the end of the game, I will have gotten into the back of a truck. Actually, it's a van, so I lied to you. Sorry.
Is there candy in the van?
What is a van but a covered truck?
What is a truck but an uncovered van?
Oh, my
No, trucks are the base. Vans, you move up. You move up from there. It's like, what are we gonna add to this
You
truck?
sure?
Sedans might be the base.
But
Did
it's
trucks
also a
come
frame.
before vans, or did vans come before trucks?
Trucks came before vans. I'm sure of that.
Oh no, this
But
elevator
what
is...
about a wagon?
Guys, this elevator is now under
like-
control of...
Yeah, what is the wagon but a modified truck?
But there was no trucks for the wagon to be modified by.
Wait,
Two.
The wagon was the original.
You're right. A truck is a modified
Wagon.
but a van is a modified truck.
Okay, I'll accept that logic.
And a plane is a truck with wings.
It's true.
A van with wings,
No,
rather.
van. Yeah. Which is a modified truck. Which is a modified wagon. And now we're here.
Which
Started
is,
from the top.
where does the bicycle fit in?
This truck has 150 horsepower. How much power does that horse have?
Didn't touch
One.
them all.
The bicycle is just a mechanical horse.
You realize a horse with any more than 1 horsepower is a super horse?
You realize that a horse is, of course, a horse, of course?
Oh, of course. You think I don't know that? You think I'm an idiot?
Whoops, said the flea. There's a horse on me.
You know that rumor that Mr. Edge is actually a zebra?
Okay, did everyone just like drop acid before this episode? And I was like,
They say, like, I argue
What?
this isn't much
We
crazier.
all
than
avoided our
Listen,
bladders.
if we
until water.
dropped the acid, how would we have consumed it?
Yeah.
Drop the acid.
that answers my question. It's,
Are we done?
yeah, got it.
I'm not digging that yellow color.
Yeah, it's red or bust.
Oh boy.
That was.
You
That
didn't
was
Tuck and roll.
Listen,
We've been preaching this since the first episode.
My name's not Tuck for Tuck and Roll. My name is
It's Iggy.
Faith for Leap of Faith.
And then tuck and roll at the end
So-
of that leap of faith.
Okay, on the Monster Factory, do you guys remember who Grandpa Piss is? Because I can't.
No.
No.
What is Monster?
But let's talk
Factory?
about other people's YouTube series when we're not recording our own YouTube series.
Man,
Our highly successful YouTube series.
the Amiibo Corner's real good.
We're almost as big as PewDiePie now.
All right,
We're getting close.
let's do this.
We're within
Bye.
percentages.
PewDiePie tweeted about JoJo.
A number of percentages.
Did the world end when PewDiePie tweeted about JoJo?
No, but he likes cars, apparently. That's alright, cars is real cool.
Cars is pretty cool.
He's got the power of light, which means chainsaws, apparently. I guess they didn't have the word for chainsaws when Cars was alive.
That's an interesting time to be alive.
He's all Aztec and whatnot.
These guys are slowly getting
Dick
better
it.
at shooting you.
Just like Isaac's getting better, so are they. From game
They,
level
progression.
up with
they
you.
learn from me.
No,
No.
but you don't shoot.
Goodness.
That was almost silly.
You're almost dead.
There.
You're almost dead.
You better roll.
You're almost
You better
dead.
roll.
Tuck and roll.
Just leave me alone for 5 seconds, please.
Tuck and roll.
That you gravitated toward that quite a bit.
Don't
didn't-
you love gravity?
You didn't tuck and
Boom.
roll.
Red doors are my friends. Come here.
Oh, there's floor.
Oh, okay, we're fun.
That was scary.
I thought that was the end of.
Thought I was gonna be dead.
Oh.
I jumped too
There's
soon.
a very
I
tall
got
pole that
cocky.
you can climb to the top of.
The cops are gonna like come to the elevator and be like,
Kelsey.
"Don't bother, she's gonna die." Like,
I know all about
Yes.
climbing. To the
Not
top
getting
the
out of
pole.
there.
She'll kill herself.
what?
But do you know about spinning
That sounded
around
like a
them?
poorly constructed euphemism.
All of my euphemisms are poorly constructed.
That sounds like an even worse constructed euphemism.
on?
No.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Back to the pole.
I have no idea. I guess there's a ledge there that I can't see.
Was that like the top of the other elevator?
I didn't know there was two.
You are two.
Well, you
This is
got
like
out of one elevator.
Yeah, but you can't fit more than one elevator in one shaft.
Okay,
That's,
the door
That's
of
a
the
good life
elevator.
lesson to live
Yes, that
by.
is the correct
that
terminology.
sounds like a challenge.
Why would you put more than one elevator into one shaft?
You
I mean,
can't.
it's called.
You-
can
oh,
fit
you
more than one
could,
shaft in an
maybe.
elevator.
Somehow,
Oop.
I'm not a mechanic.
Hey, a bike.
I'm a
You should
lady.
ride
No,
it.
you.
What the hell is a bike doing on this roof?
I don't know.
Obviously.
Parkour.
That's a
Obvious.
very good question, actually.
Hey,
Hey
yeah,
man, just rode my bike
know
into
what?
work. Man, if I put it on the roof.
I'm full of them.
I mean, what if they
Mhm.
don't have a place to put it?
So the
Full of
roof.
Stick it on
something.
the roof. It's out of the way. No one will steal it.
Oh no, cars will run you over while you're riding it on the roof.
Cars? We were just talking about him.
Oh, that's cool story, bro.
This cars has chainsaws for arms.
Are those orange or
And
red?
also can you use them to
Those
tell
are
us?
orange. They
I think
obviously will not bounce.
Cars'
Aw.
powers are poorly
That was a
defined.
sound.
Trying to
I
rev
just
up the
made.
Iggy engine right there.
He's got really good hair, and he plays ladies like guitars.
Oh man.
Is that why he's your hero?
Was he Becky with the good hair? We figured it out.
There's no metaphor there. Cars literally play the woman like a guitar once. It's real weird.
Yeah. I mean, he's a cool guy.
JoJo's a weird show.
Yeah, it is.
That is not even like.
It's bizarre.
The latest, not the latest
No,
episode.
Isaac,
The
we
sec-
spent an entire night looking up JoJo powers. Do you not remember that?
No, I'm saying that calling JoJo weird is like calling peanut butter delicious. It just doesn't cut it.
It's
I
an
miss.
understatement.
Like that jump.
Just doesn't cut it.
Just doesn't cut.
Are we a crunchy or creamy people here?
I don't eat
Cream.
peanut butter.
Really?
Both.
I don't like it.
Honestly,
I like peanuts.
it honestly makes.
Do you know who your brother is?
Yeah, no, I know. I think I blame him for not liking it because when he was little, he'd blow it he'd take a big bite of it and then blow it in my face, and I hated the smell of it. And so I blame him for not liking peanut butter.
That's fair.
To be honest, it does not matter to me. Crunchy or creamy.
I like
eat it.
both.
It's all delicious.
When I eat like a sandwich with Nutella, I like
I
crunchy
don't
more.
like Nutella.
Well, you can like just not
I'm pretty wholly
Meh.
a creamy guy. I don't like crunchy.
Not meh.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't like half measures. You're gonna go crunchy, you just give me peanuts.
I don't like crunchy things and things that should be smooth. I don't like the chunks in mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes should be smooth.
So you
You
don't
mean
like
smashed
sprinkles
potatoes?
in your ice cream?
Not really.
That's good. 'Cause that's
Smashed potatoes. Oh my
Tuck and
God.
roll.
But
Boom.
That's not a joke. That smashed potatoes are the ones that aren't mashed as much.
I've never heard that
Okay,
before
that's-
in my life.
They have like the peel in there too. I think it's another reference.
Smashed potatoes?
Yes.
Why are all the trees white?
Because they can't conduct photosynthesis because they're inside.
Probably
Photosynthesis.
plastic. To be
It's
honest.
the future. Everything's chrome.
this is the Matrix.
Oh, you the mole.
Future!
How many SpongeBob references can we fit in here?
I don't know.
Is that a challenge?
Because someone
At least two.
stole my identity,
CAMPFIR.
and then I ripped my pants.
Wait. So,
That's not
stole
how
your
that went.
identity thing? Yeah, I don't think that's how that went.
That's not how that went at all.
Stole your identity?
That's definitely not.
But those were two separate references.
Oh.
Oh.
Who stole whose identity?
SpongeBob stole his own identity by putting his pants on backwards. Sorry for the spoilers.
Wait, what? I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember
His
that
name
episode?
tag was on the.
It was on the back of his pants.
And she was all mad. Well, I would thank you with your name, but you're not wearing your name tag.
Oh man, I'd like to correct
It
you.
was a
I'm
really
right
cool, like.
You can't
here.
go for that door's
and
not
they pointed
red.
at nothing. I remember that scene, but
Yes.
nothing else about that episode.
And you went looking through the garbage for
Yes, and then Patrick found it, and then he didn't find it, and then he found it.
Didn't he
and
go
then
through
didn't
like
find
his
it.
entire like daily routine?
Over and over. He had
Like
to eat
down to
Yes.
Gary's like
Gary's
food.
breakfast.
Wasn't that a later episode?
No.
Nope, same
it.
episode.
No, like later in the series.
Oh, I don't know.
After the movie?
I don't
Right
know.
before-
I want to
the
say
movie.
that was before the movie.
Yeah.
Not
in the
super soon
truck.
before the movie.
I love the movie.
The movie was
The movie's
great.
okay.
I'm a goofy gooba.
That movie, not the live action one. I haven't
No,
seen.
God, what?
I've
not.
never seen the
I
new one.
refuse to acknowledge that even exists.
Listen, that scene where David Hasselhoff launches them like a jet is really
From
good.
his pecs.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorites.
So there are basically no loading screens in this game.
Except for when
Except
they
for that
stop
one
and
that said
load.
loading.
Yeah, well, that's always a little.
Oh
I
shit,
forgot
she
about
was
this.
right.
But no, but like if you play the speed run or trial run versions of the game, then there are a lot of them. But there's not in the main game, which I think is really neat. Like
So
it
wait, how
loads.
does the
That's what the
speedrun
elevators
version
are for.
have?
It loads during cutscenes,
And elevators.
and then just like 2 or 3 times it does actually have to stop and load the rest of the level.
But why would it load in the speedrun version but not this version?
Because you're doing like each level individually instead of as a
Yeah.
whole.
Because you
Okay.
don't have cutscenes or elevators to hide them behind, presumably.
Gotcha.
I keep forgetting to roll.
We've been preaching.
We're just
this
not
since
gonna
the
say it
beginning.
anymore.
Yeah, we're over it.
We're not being
Thank
heard.
God, because let me tell you.
All right, now we're back
You know
on
what?
it.
Well, we
We're
need to
back
tell
on
you
it
now,
now.
Isaac.
We should start a tuck and roll church. The Church of the Tuck and Roll.
And now we
It's
gather
preaching.
to tuck
You're
and
preaching
roll.
to the choir here.
Choir's been trying to preach to you,
Oh,
Isaac.
boy.
Boom.
I feel like
I'm so tired.
there is at once a lot of detail and barely any detail in this world, and I want to like stop and look at it, but I just
Here,
can't.
stop here. They won't fit through that hole.
Well, I don't want to look in the air vents. I want to like hang around the mall and be a loitering.
One of my
teenager.
favorite things about bad guys in video games is that they're all incapable of crouching.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Name one game.
There we go.
A random game, Dark Souls.
Call of Duty.
Can I
Okay.
crouch in Dark Souls? That doesn't seem true.
Crouch?
Yeah.
Oh, he just thought he meant
I was
name
just naming a random game.
Not,
I
not where
said
there's
name
any
a game.
mechanic.
I don't know if you can crouch in Dark Souls. You can
I
crouch
would-
in Skyrim.
I would not.
You
know.
can crouch in Overwatch.
Yeah, you can.
Crouching as Torbjorn is
It's the same as standing.
no, it's way shorter.
Really?
It is shorter. It's not way shorter, but it feels like you're basically sitting.
Yeah, Torbjorn's always basically sitting.
Tracer's not much taller than Torbjorn.
That can't be true.
I
Come
don't-
on.
I don't think she's much taller than him, but she feels a lot taller.
It's amazing how often we go back to Overwatch.
Yeah, because it's great.
It's
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's amazing.
it's in the top 2 class-based shooters for me.
Wow, that's actually really good for you.
There are not a whole lot of class-based shooters.
Yeah, it's real sad.
There's like 4 or 5 that I can think of. God, I hate that.
Oh my
it was
goodness. Oh my! She hit her chin. Just
Yeah.
killed her.
Snap my neck clean off.
I want
They're
Mortal-
razor sharp
I want
Yeah,
the
I
next
got it.
Mirror's Edge to have Mortal Kombat levels of gore when you die.
Like
Like
Laura
Tomb
Croft.
Raider.
No,
Yeah.
that's too much.
That's too much?
That's not like that's simultaneously too much and not far enough.
So because it's too realistic, you want the over the top.
Yeah, I want it to
insane.
like she goes down and the fan hasn't quite stopped yet, but it's real slow, so it just comes down in half.
Kind of
And
like
then
in
she's standing there
Bloodborne.
for a second, and then one half starts walking and the other half stays there, and they fall apart. That's what I want.
Or when you like punch off that guy's head in Castlevania, and they just spew blood everywhere.
Yeah, the
That
blood
sounds
zombies.
real. That sounds real violent. Don't do it, Isaac. And if you do,
Wait.
tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll through the fans.
I forgot to tuck and roll.
Gosh darn it! I even told you way in advance.
Oh, that's the wrong way. You can tell because it's not orange.
We gotta come
So,
up with a song or
I
something
had
to
some-
help them remember.
When you're
I just
falling
made one
down,
up.
you gotta tuck and roll. Just jump out of the way and
Tuck in and roll.
Ah!
And
That is legitimately how you're supposed to get past them, I think.
I mean, maybe.
You don't
Okay, go
Jeez.
back.
I received some real bad.
Oh yeah, we did have to make it relate to Iggy. You're right.
She weighs as much as
Dang
Legolas
it.
does.
She
That
must.
was my best chance. This run also took me like 20 tries.
Well, now it's gonna take you.
Please be better.
All right,
but-
settle in, guys.
But I made it past the hard part just then. Oh, excuse me. Ow.
Oh, you got
Already
this.
off to a good start.
Oh
We're
yeah.
okay.
Okay, we made it past the hard
Hey,
part
if
again.
I get the bad stuff out of the way first, then it's fine.
We'll go back. Let them shut
Hey, you
the
don't have to
window.
break the window anymore.
It's really
Yeah,
nice
you don't
of
have to
them
do 3 jumps to try and get through that.
No.
Well, that was a good one, guys. That was unique.
Gesundheit.
I'm Albanian.
Yes, you are.
In Albania, you don't have. Oh my god.
What's going on here?
That's the auto rotate camera. Oh
push a
no,
button.
I'm screwed.
You're done.
Nope,
Oh,
he's still alive.
I lived.
He's okay.
You done goof.
See, if I tell him that he's done, then he usually comes out of it.
Reverse
I like to have
psychology.
one. Oh man,
Stop spinning.
you are in a
You're
bad
swinging,
way.
not spinning.
Touche.
Line yourself up. Don't mind the bullets. They're just
eat
shooting
them.
your feet.
Just eat them. They're fine.
See, it took too long.
So somebody we know has a really cool Facebook page, and she did a Facebook page, cosplay group Facebook page and Instagram, whatever. She did a really good Lara Croft, like all bloodied.
She and like, I
I
kind
kind
of
of
looked
don't
at
like
her.
that that's Lara Croft now.
Bloody.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, how do we do Lara Croft? Blood.
Blood.
After the first game, that's pretty much how you do Lara Croft. The
Yeah,
first
no,
game
like,
in the reboot.
It's not like she's missing limbs or anything. It's just like, oh,
She's
let's
just
shoot it up
always
again.
kind of in shitty shape.
She's just scratched up. I mean, she's on a deserted island where all this. I mean, not deserted island. If it were deserted, it would be way better.
Way less cults.
One of my favorite pictures I've seen is she's walking off the boat and she has an arrow in her eye and she's
Yeah.
patched up and she's bleeding and she goes, "Huh, I should do this for a living."
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. It's
What?
a lot better if we see it.
Isaac, why don't you just slow
I think
motion?
I like Nathan or Uncharted more, even though I've never really played one of his games. Because Nathan Drake seems more like a just roll with it kind of dude. You seeing you punch that guy in the face, kind of, I felt good about that.
I'm glad that you felt good.
It's really satisfying to punch these people in the faces.
Oh, I'm
That
really
was a
glad
really-
you slid.
A really strange slide.
You could have been a roll.
It should have been a
Could have
roll.
been a tuck and roll.
What kind of
so-
roll? Like a
No, like a tuck and a roll.
like a California roll?
Like a tuck, and then you roll.
Shrimp tempura.
I like Unagi, and that's kind of
There's red.
Unagi's good.
It is. I don't know what it is. It's
Know
a
anything
sauce they put on it. It's always
Yeah.
the same.
I want crackers.
Oh.
Speaking of games from 2008,
Please.
I beat Persona 4 recently.
You beat it?
Yep.
Persona 4.
Fucking in that last dungeon, my power went out twice.
Oh man, were you playing
Yeah.
like yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
My power hasn't really gone out.
And then the final boss
Holy
killed me
crap.
like 3 or 4 times.
Dang.
It's
chapter
11:01 a.m.
six.
It has
There
been
you
like
go.
3 hours
We done did it, dudes.
in game life.
It only took you like 20 tries.
Is that? I can't tell who. That's
It's
just
Jackknife.
Jackknife. He's got blue.
Oh, she cut him. She cut that fool.
No,
I mean, no, not
No,
really. She
no.
didn't at all cut him, even a
Well,
little bit.
It's okay.
I thought that said
He's
a
the one
little
with
bit
the
of
knife.
prostitution.
A little bit of prostitution. You never
After
know.
I sold his body a few dozen times, he was willing to talk.
Oh my!
I would be. That's fair. dad case the blues because this world is red.
So, do
Why
you
do
guys
they have
trust Jackknife?
combustible lips?
I trust Jackknife.
Oh yeah,
He's got blue.
The
Fair enough.
blue's bad.
it's true. Do you know what
He's
we
not
call the
red.
Blue's
cops?
the sign of goodness.
Do you know what we call the cops?
the blue?
Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck's a cop in Blue Bloods.
That's not relevant, but true.
It's
Tom
totally
Selleck's a good
relevant.
cop. Yeah, we were talking about cops. And blue.
Okay. I
Who's,
stand
do
corrected.
you prefer good cop or bad
learned.
cop? Both are played by Liam Neeson.
I prefer loose cannons. I'll say that much.
Wait, that was Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
No
Lego
other movie?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Seriously?
didn't know that?
Yeah.
No, not you. Him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oh man, guys.
Get that
Didn't know
shit.
that.
Well, now you do. The more you know.
I
Hey,
guess.
can you do a search on this security group that I just happened to see a billboard for?
Yeah, right where I'm standing because he always leads me right to where the billboard is.
That's a really good name for a private security group.
What name? I stopped thinking.
Pirandello Kruger.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's
It's not as cool as like
explosive
Diamond Dogs.
lollipop.
Diamond Dogs.
No.
Explosive
Number one.
We're not a hacker group. What'd you
All
say?
right. Well,
What?
thanks to you.
Thanks.
Thanks you.
Thanks to you.
Wait, thanks to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We were so
Oh,
close
that's
to no
racist.
racism through that episode.
Yeah,
No, we
thanks a
weren't.
lot, guys.
I didn't
Jump
do
out the
anything
Break out the
about
window.
racist.
Jump the window.
Jump out the window.
I can't.
Jump out
Yes,
the
you
window.
can.
If I could jump out this window, it wouldn't have taken me 5 minutes to figure out where I was supposed to go, and I'll show you all that next time on Mirror's Edge. Whoa!
Blinded
Can't end it by you
Oh.
dying.
I'm dead.
Dead Racing 3 co-op.
Way to ruin my ending.